Well, hello and welcome back. My name's Kieran Siemens. This is my Inky World, where we get on with some inky, messy stuff all day long. So, since I am going through my charity walk at the moment, we're doing 100 kilometers for the Mary Curie charity, which you can go onto Facebook and you're very welcome to support. I thought I would do some kind of dog or walking dog or something like that, just to fit in with the situation that's going on at the moment. So if you're interested in seeing some kind of wacky, funky walking dog, this way. Okay, and welcome back. So today's subject is all about the Mary Curie 100 kilometer walk that I and my friend John Mansell are being a part of. And it's a very, very beautiful charity, and it's something that I'm really proud to be a part of. So proud I did a big splash of ink. And I think that's just to start us off, just to get the energy flowing. And that is, it's a charity for the end of life, for all those elderly people that have got to the stage in their life where they're kind of getting to the end. And it's a very, very sad stage for many, many, many families, and it's a very difficult stage with many of the older people having dementia and lots of those difficult stages of life. And John approached me about doing the walk, and I thought it was a fabulous idea. John is a man that I meet quite often in the park. Him and his lovely wife used to walk in the park. I used to meet them there. And, you know, they're a lovely couple. And we meet and we walk our dogs. And John is the type that's always kind of got a joke to tell and or a story to share. He's a lovely guy. And so when he asked me to be a part of it, I jumped at the chance. You know, I thought it was an admirable charity. To be honest, I thought it was one of those type of charities that everybody's going to need at one point. We're all going to fall into that area of life at some point. So any donations, anything at all, put it on to John Mansell, Jon Mansell, Mansell, and he's on Facebook. And you'll see that there's a big kind of Mary Curie kind of collection on his site. And all the donations will go from John and I's walk. We were going to do one separate, but it just seemed kind of like, why don't we work together and kind of do a joint effort. And as always in the park, a lot of times I'm videoing myself saying today's drawing was what or something. So I thought, why not just do it as a joint effort. I thought it would be beautiful. And so far it's been great fun, you know. You know, John's a great person to walk with, because you always talk about something different, you know. It's like, you know, you can kind of walk with people and you talk about the same old, you know, talk about the weather and talk about what kind of political group is doing whatever political thing. But John's brilliant. John can just kind of turn up and say, you know, we have something to talk about something. And it's lovely. Now, the dog's looking rather worried at the moment. Oh, I didn't mean to make him look so worried. Maybe I'll have to change that. Maybe I'll have to bring in a smile there, maybe. There we go. Make it into a smile. Maybe those eyes kind of being wide open also kind of does something for it. Let's do that. Well, it wasn't very successful, was it? So that is the situation with the walk, and obviously greatly appreciate any support, even if it's £1 or something. It's all greatly appreciated. And you get a free video of us walking around and silly jokes and meeting some lovely people. I think, who did we meet yesterday? We met Joanna yesterday, who's a lovely lady we meet sometimes in the park. She also deals with lots of charities and things like that. So there's some lovely people that you'll kind of meet along the way, which is lovely. You know, it's like, shows how many beautiful people are out there in the world. You know, you kind of pick up your TikTok or your Instagram and you see all the terrible people out there doing terrible things, but real life people are really beautiful. People are really beautiful. And by doing the support for this charity, it really opens your mind to how many, you know, on the group there are so many thousands of people that are just walking for charity, taking their dog and walking for charity. It's absolutely incredible. All these beautiful hearted people around the country. And at the moment I can see that it's England, but I'm not sure if this is a world kind of walk, but wouldn't that be great? I mean, there's so many people in Scotland and Devon and Kent, and you know, it's really incredible. And it also does take the kind of the stress and the worry out of normal daily life, you know, to go out and meet people and just talk about the simple, beautiful things in life. But what is always surprising is when, like my friend Bimo, he's over in America. And he wrote and said, "Oh, I've been in that park and I know about that house." And I was like, what? You know, it's like amazing how small the world really is and all these people out there. How beautiful, really. So this dog is obviously slightly worried because somebody is taking his photograph. That's where the worry is. Somebody's seen him doing his charity walk. I need a brush for that arm. I'm gonna put an arm in there so it shows him walking somewhere there. Beautiful. Isn't ink beautiful? Isn't it? Isn't it just an absolutely gorgeous liquid? Look at it. Everywhere it drops, it just looks so beautiful. And I'm going to draw a huge big paw there. That's him marching along. Now I've been very busy at the moment trying to revamp my shop, because it really is so difficult to get any sales in that shop. So I've been kind of like arguing with myself, you know. The second brain is out there going, it's rubbish, do something else, you got to redo all your drawings. And then my other brain is saying, well, it's in there, somebody will buy it. You know, it's like you always kind of give it time. No, don't give it time, dump it. You know, it's like very difficult. But the shop is not making me any money. So, and I've been kind of pushing that shop and hoping that shop for so long now. And it's basically, it's either going to have to start making some money or I'm going to have to dump it. I'm going to have to dump the whole shop idea. It's just, it's too much effort for what comes from it. You know, the whole idea was that it would be a lovely way for people to be able to get a mug or a t-shirt or a hat or a mouse pad or something with some kind of goofy drawing on it, but it's just not happening. And there's simply not enough sales. Postcards, greetings cards, I've tried everything, you know. So there's our little dog marching along. In fact, if I'm clever enough, I could do his blue and yellow bandana, which is to do with the charity. It's a bandana that's given to the people that are doing the charity. And of course, since John is registered, John handed it to me. And it's got like these lovely little yellow flowers on it for the Mary Curie gig. So let's get that brush again. I'm getting very into my thick lines today for some strange reason. I do absolutely love when the line is all very thick and inky and splashy and lovely, absolutely lovely. So that is our charity walk dog, and he's marching along there. With his big paws. Actually, yesterday in the park there was a terrible story of one of the dog walkers in our group. Her dog had been hit by a train yesterday. It was terrible. Obviously the dog didn't make it, and it's very, very, very sad. So very, 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 very sad. Very sad. Get that other leg there. So you can imagine that this dog is kind of like walking along, and somebody is shouting, "Harold! Harold! Pose for a photo!" And he's like, cameras, what? And that's also very true. It's like, even with people, it's like, if I'm in the park and I pull out my camera, people go, "Oh no, not me, not me, not me." Which is understandable. I think I've just got over the years now, just kind of doing it so regular. It just becomes part of my day, you know, pulling on the camera and jumping around like an idiot. Well, there's Harold, mid-walk, being called for a photo. So if you do have a few extra pennies or extra coins, please put them over onto John Mansell over on Facebook, and let's get this charity moving. It would be great to see how much we can make at the end. I think in the first 3 days or something, we've made like £300, which is incredible. And you are all welcome, every one of you. And it has been a little bit difficult to get back into doing the drawing because I have been doing a lot of stuff trying to just kind of make money, basically. Promoting the books and promoting the shop and everything else. It's been very tiring. And of course with the charity as well. Trees in the background there. And there he is with his lovely bandana. And it's not a bad little timed drawing too. It's quite a nice little time. So that is Harold out walking. Did I say Harold? I hope I said Harold. Harold the dog. And he kind of looks like a Great Dane or something like that. Maybe he doesn't understand English, so when they shout Harold, kind of threw him off a little bit. Shocked him. Oh, not that camera again. No. Not more photos. Yes, Harold, you're a handsome chap, so you got to have photos. Same as Mr. Miro. I love taking his photographs. Some great photos over the last few days. Him wearing his little blue bandana, walking through the park. He has been a superstar. So, I would like to say thank you very much for everybody who's been here. Do send me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear anything about, do you have a dog? What kind of dog? What do you think about my charity walk? Have you donated to my charity walk? I'm terrible, aren't I? Or just say hello and tell me where in the world you are, because, you know, I'm coming up very close now to 3,000. 3,000 videos. So there's a lot for you guys to watch. There's a lot for you to work through. So even if I'm not there one day because of my charity walk has got too complicated, or I'm doing too many books, there's enough videos there to keep you busy for ages and ages and ages. Ages and ages and ages. I need an extra line down there on his belly just to separate the color a little bit. Beautiful. So that is today's drawing, and I really, really, really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate all the support, and I love when you click those kind of support buttons and I watch my numbers going 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I love it. I love to see more people joining this relaxing moment in the day where we sit and we just draw. And that is, did I say Harold? Harold, who's kind of walking along, and then his mum calls his name and he's like, ugh, and he took a photo, which I think is lovely. And he's wearing his bandana for the Marie Curie charity, which is what we are doing today. So send me a comment, give me a subscribe, and I will see you back here again for more drawing tomorrow. Of course. Have a beautiful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.